talked a lot about Prime. Joy, we've talked a lot about Prime. James Jones, we've talked a lot about Prime. So much so that we went last week to Boulder to pay the man a visit, to pay his program a visit. What's at stake for Deion Sanders with the whole world having his attention? What's at stake tomorrow?
Well, it's a lot at stake, man. I think, number one, the season's at stake. Number two, recruits is at stake. A lot of people...
Hold on. You said the season's at stake. I can't just let you brush over that. What do you mean by that, sir? Elaborate.
At least Coach Prime trying to get to a bowl game.
True.
Right? I know everybody don't tune in and speak every day, but start tuning in and speak every day, because yesterday I said, this is the ones that was circled to get you to that bowl game, all right? So if you don't win this, the chances of you getting to a bowl game with the teams that's on your schedule up and coming, that's possibly not going to happen. Yeah. So for me, you got to come out in this game like the season is on the line, because you at least want to try to get yourself to a bowl game. So that's what I mean, season. And then recruits, right? Recruiting, you want to come in and you want to know that, okay, I believe in you, Prime, but do we have an opportunity to win in a national championship? And if we're losing to teams like Arizona State, who ain't even trying, they not going to a bowl game, but are 1-4, and they really just out here playing for pride, then what we talking about? I want to go somewhere that I feel like is ready to go right now. These little games right here lets the recruits and everybody know that we passed that. Yeah. Right? We need you because we worried about the Oregons and the USCs and all that. I could beat all the Arizona States and the Stanfords and all that with what I got now. That's what you got to show. We need you guys for the big schools. So that's at stake. And then let's not get it twisted, man. A lot of people want to see Deion Sanders fail. A lot of people want to see him fail. This is one of those games to where, and I know Prime ain't tripping off because Prime is big in his faith. He ain't worried about what nobody say about him. We understand all that. But this is one of those games to where the topic after the game could be like, told you so, right? Prime ain't all that, or he far away from getting this thing turned around. They can't even beat Arizona State. So it's a lot at stake in this one for Prime, and it's going to be tough because, like you said, it's always easy to get amped up for USC, for Oregon and all that. As you watch a film on Arizona State, and you're like, ooh, we finna put up 50. It's not hard to really get up for Arizona State. So they got to come out with their own energy, they on the road, and they got to dominate this football game and win, or we'll be talking about a lot of this stuff with Deion Sanders and his program.
I think just winning a game that you're supposed to win. I can't look at this Deion situation as that immediate. I know we do a daily show and we react to things week to week, but I'm not going to be that reactionary to this situation. I don't think that the program is over because they lose this game. I don't think that what he's building is impossible if they were to lose this game. I think he might be further from the goals that we started to set for him, the expectations that built up because of the wins and how they started the season. That might be true, but these things do take time. And out of respect for programs that might be further along, this one not being one of them, obviously, because they're dealing with kind of a unique situation this year, they shouldn't be going in and beating USC. They shouldn't be going in and beating Oregon. Those are the teams that have the resume, not the moments. And that looked like it when they played. So I just can't do it. I can't go as far as to say this is a must-win game or everything he's done in Colorado is pointless. He's not going to get the recruits that he wants. He's not going to be able to walk into someone's living room and tell them that you can be a part of turning this around and be a part of college football legend by joining a team that has the attention and then is actually able to take it over the finish line because of the talent that you bring there. There's still a recruiting pitch. There's still a lot of talent. And I still think that Deion has that edge regardless of how this one particular game goes.
For me, it's Shady. Who are you as a football team? That is what is at stake for Deion tomorrow. We know who Deion is as a person. We know who he is with the flash, with the dash, with everything else. Who are you as a football team? That's all I really care about. Like, the Flash is cool, The Rock is cool, Lil Wayne cool as heck. But who are you when you put the pads on? That, to me, is what is at stake tomorrow, because everybody can talk about Time Magazine and 60 Minutes and Big Noon Kickoff and Game Day and Speak and Undisputed. That's cool, that's great, but we're not there right now. In case y'all haven't realized, The Rock isn't in Boulder right now. No. Deion and the 88 kids on scholarship or 85 kids on scholarship, they are. Who are y'all? Who are you as a team?
That's it.
When you remove all the flash, when you remove all the glamour, when you remove all that, who are you as a young man? And if you can't beat Arizona State, then you're not that good as a team. Because when you peel back all the layers, what is Colorado doing on the football field? Deion as a recruiter and what Deion has done for the landscape of college football, I haven't seen anything like it.
Yeah. Me either.
In the history of American sports, outside of really what Messi has done, at least recently, and maybe the NBA when it went global between Magic and Michael and Bird, yes. But out in recent history, I haven't seen anything like it. What Deion is doing for the landscape of sports. But what he's doing on a football field, I got to see more.
Right.
They beat TCU.
Yeah.
TCU's best win is over SMU. TCU's a 3-2 football team. You beat Nebraska. That's their backup quarterback now. Like, what have you done on a football field? You went to overtime versus Colorado State? Who are you as a team? Now, this is a football player in me, Shady, talking, because when you removed everything and when we removed all the celebrities when I was at Texas, who are you as a man? Who are you as a football player, Acho? Who are you now? When McConaughey ain't on the sidelines, now who are you? And that, to me, is what I want to see, and that's what's at stake.
That was really good. Very impressive. By the way, I think there's way more stars that's been in Colorado than Texas to watch the games.
Not when we played in the Natty.
Just for the
Not
record.
when we played in the Natty.
I don't know. Just for the record. Anyway, what's at stake, I think, is respect, right? And I think also for recruiting. Deion naturally just recruits because of who he is. I mean, everybody's a big fan. If it's the player or if it's the parents. We love Deion. That's who I was. I was a big fan of Deion when I met him, et cetera. But in recruiting, they have better players than Arizona State. I mean, their quarterback was on the Heisman watch for a reason, right? It's the reason why if he decided to go to the NFL, he's going to be picked up somewhere in the top 2 rounds for a reason. I don't know if Arizona State has that type of power over there at quarterback. They don't. My thing is, when you go to recruiting, you go in these homes, right? Now you say, hey, listen, I need you to make a difference, right? I'm changing this thing around, but I need you when we play the Oregons, when we play the USCs, when we play the Georgias. And next year, maybe not next year, but the year after that, I think Colorado's going to be playing in the playoffs. They're going to be running the Pac-12. I feel like that. But
New conference, yep.
I can't go there and get these players if I can't even beat Arizona State. Because as a young man, I'm thinking about when I was getting recruited, yeah, I want to play for a winning team. I had Pete Carroll and Reggie Bush hosting me. I had all that. But the thing that made it special was obviously what's going on with the recruiting as far as getting the hype around it, you know, getting all the game days and kickoff at noon. Oh, that's great. That's great pitch. But when it came to little schools, you need to beat on these boys, right? Because you have that already locked on to win them games. Yeah. It's the special players that's going to beat the USCs and the Oregons and all that. And if you can't win this little game against Arizona State, then that might not be the place for you. Because I am a star, right? A lot of players he's going to get, they stars. They want to be like Deion. That's the reason why he got the last 2 top cornerbacks, coming out, because they want to be like Deion. But if you can't win this type of game, then it's nothing really you could talk about.
And that's a really good point, because Deion came from HBCU to where he was winning.
That's right. Yes, he was winning, yes.
Yeah, and he was winning. But still walking into these houses, apartments, whatever, to these young kids, it's like, Coach, you ain't competing for no national championship. Like, as much as I love you, as much as I would love to come play for you at HBCU, like, you're not playing Oregon. You're not going to be in the playoffs. You're not competing for none of this, right? So even with you being a great coach, even with you going through a lot of the things that I've been through, I'm going here because I want to win a national championship. And that's what I feel was Coach Prime, like, okay, for me to touch more lives, I need to get to a program like Colorado, a Division I program, to where we can be in the playoffs and all that. And to get those dudes when you're walking in there, you got to win these little games. You have to.
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.